Welcome back to the Weather Dog Studio. I'm meteorologist Malik Bryant here, downstairs in the GGY basement in Athens here, as we do have this severe thunderstorm warning that has a tornado possible tag on it, moving through Clark and Oconee counties right now. It's bearing down on Athens. That severe thunderstorm warning goes all the way through 12:45 a.m. and this is a part of a storm that has a history of producing tornadoes. As we've been tracking this as it moved into Georgia from Alabama, south of Atlanta, it has dropped a tornado in Rockdale County near Conyers, crossed I-20. It began to dissipate. The rotation did begin to weaken, and that's why that we now have a severe thunderstorm warning instead of a tornado warning for Clark and Oconee counties now. But we're going to stay with you for this because these type of storms can and will tighten up at any point. At any point they can tighten up, and so we're going to stay with you for the duration of that as well. And just in case this storm does recycle and tighten up as it moves through Clark and Oconee counties, northeast at 35 miles an hour. Now, if there were to be any rotation with this, we would be looking for it, as you can see here on reflectivity, we'd be looking for it where these red and this green meets. It's a little broad right now, and that's why that tornado warning was allowed to expire off to the south and west of Athens. But the severe thunderstorm warning continues for that tornado warning possible. If we go back to reflectivity here, I want to show everyone the little donut hole that is on radar as well. That would be right where we would be looking for that tornado. And if anything, it would be rain wrapped. So don't go outside looking for it because you're not going to see it. The next thing you know, your trash can is down the road. So as this moves forward, it's going to come through very quickly. A lot of heavy rain associated with this, lightning, and a lot of wind, at least straight line wind gusts as well. And that severe thunderstorm warning is for wind gusts up to 60 and 65 miles an hour here in Athens as it moves through Clark and Oconee counties. So as this moves off to the northeast at 35 miles an hour, I want to show everyone the tornado watch that we also have for the rest of the state of Georgia. And if you're just joining us, this is what we have. We have a tornado watch for most of North Georgia, pretty much all down I-75. That includes Dalton, Calhoun, and Canton. And then all of West Georgia, south of Rome. That's Dallas, Noonan, Griffin, Eatonton. And then you're going to come back up, driving through 316 almost back to Athens is where that tornado watch is going to be along Highway 78. And that was following that tornado warning storm with that severe thunderstorm warning with tornado possible tag as well. And that is going to go through 3 a.m. tonight. A few strong tornadoes will be possible. If we can go back to reflectivity here, I want to show everyone what's coming out of Alabama and into Georgia as well. And here, there's even a tornado warning down here in Alabama. Those storms will be moving into Georgia as we head overnight towards 2 and 3 a.m. We will see those storms begin to move into Georgia, moving north and east, moving into a more favorable environment for producing tornadoes as they enter the state as well. Well, let's zoom back in on Athens here in our severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag here. It's beginning to move through Athens and Clark County as well here. It's moving, and it's going to be until 1 a.m. is when it expires. So we'll have the severe thunderstorm warning until 1 a.m. This includes all of Clark and Oconee counties, as well as some of Jackson County as well. That is southern Jackson County, and moving towards the north and east. Here, we're still seeing a broad rotation on radar. We're also starting to get pretty far here. We're going to start getting in between radars as well as we start to move towards the north and east. The further away we get from the radar, the higher that radar beam is. So we're no longer looking in the lower parts of those thunderstorms. We're kind of looking up higher in them as well. So it's kind of getting harder to read, but we can still see that broad rotation. What we want to see is those pixels really close and tight knit with one another, as consistent across each scan if we're looking for thunderstorm. But this is a severe thunderstorm warning with 60-mile-an-hour winds moving through Athens and Clark County right now. We are getting damage reports. This is the same storm. This is the same storm that moved through Rockdale County and Conyers that did produce damage in Rockdale County as well. And did put a confirmed tornado on the ground at that point. Has since moved off to the northeast. The rotation has since weakened, died down. It's now moving off to the north and east, and is now just a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag. Now we're going to continue to produce updates for you as this moves through the Athens area. We'll zoom out again for you, show you where we are. Right here east of Atlanta. This is Clark County. Here's Oconee County and Watkinsville. I'm going to zoom out and show the whole state here. If you're just joining us, we have the western half of the state is in a 3 out of 5 risk from the SPC. Our eastern half here is in a 2 out of 5 risk. That is a slight risk for severe thunderstorms as well. And that is all moving through tonight. And we did have this particular storm here that moved from southern Atlanta across Conyers, Rockdale County, now moving through Athens. Did drop a tornado here in Rockdale County and Conyers. Now moving through Athens. It's a severe thunderstorm warning with a tornado possible tag. We're going to wait for more updates from the National Weather Service, the National Weather Center. But right now, go ahead and treat it as if it were a tornado warning right now, because this is a potent system moving through the Athens area. It's also getting pretty far away from radar, so we're not looking in the lower levels of this thunderstorm anymore. We're looking way up. We're going to have to start using the GSP radar as it starts moving more north and east here as well. It is dropping a ton of rain on the roads here, so don't want you to be outside driving around looking to see anything, because it is dropping a ton of rain over Athens right now. Also, winds up to 60 miles an hour with that severe thunderstorm warning as well. But again, this is the severe thunderstorm warning for Clark, Jackson, Morgan, and Oconee County and Oglethorpe County. This goes all the way through 1 a.m. Does look like they dropped the tornado possible tag with the latest update at 2 minutes ago.
Oh, we still have the tornado possible tag.
Yeah, that's the tornado watch until 3 a.m.
We still have the tornado possible tag on the severe thunderstorm warning. But it's right over us in Athens right now.
It says tornado possible hail threat. Radar indicated max scale size 0.75 inches.
Gotcha.
Wind threat. Max wind gust is 60 miles an hour.
Gotcha. So 60 miles an hour here coming through Athens here, moving off to the east here. And we're going to continue to stay with this here until this severe thunderstorm warning expires as well, coming up here at 1 a.m. as well. Let's zoom out again. Let's take a look at what we have coming into the state here. Was there a tornado warning down there, or?
It's rescinded.
Okay, gotcha. So that's expired. We still have these storms. And again, not the only threat here tonight is not only just the damage in winds or the potential for tornadoes, but also the potential for flash flooding, especially with the rain rates that we will be seeing, especially going on in Athens right now. And also as we see these storms come out of Alabama and into Georgia, you see the reds here. That is heavier rain than once you get towards the reds and the oranges. You get towards the 1.5 to 2 inches per hour rates, especially dumping right here in Athens right now. So we'll see an issue with flash flooding as we head towards northwest Georgia, as well as we head through the night tonight. But we'll zoom back into Athens with our severe thunderstorm warning here that is coming across the city of Athens. The severe thunderstorm warning was for 60-mile-an-hour winds. And this is the same storm that did produce the tornado in Conyers and Rockdale County.
Someone in Athens just said that they heard hail on their
reflectivity values.
Yeah, just a little bit. I see it. Yeah. So there could be some hail coming down as well. Just trying to look at GSP here, see if I can look at this from a different angle.
Windy. Very windy.
But yeah, so this is severe thunderstorm warning for Athens. 60-mile-an-hour winds and hail moving through currently moving through the city of Athens. Don't want you going outside and trying to take videos of it right now, but I want you to stay safe and inside and wait until the storm has passed in order to make any reports. But yeah, most of the heavy rain would be over East Athens now, moving across and towards campus, University of Georgia, and towards the airport as well. Beginning to move out of Clark County, trying to see if they're going to extend the severe thunderstorm warning as well. Yeah.
It's all the way up towards Palmer and Elberton.
Yeah, it's beginning to move towards Comer and Elberton here. Going to move into Oglethorpe County and Madison County as it moves on out of Athens. Waiting to see if they're going to extend this severe thunderstorm warning downstream.
Well, there's a pretty nice, looks like some hail developing
Yeah.
on the east side of Athens.
I've been watching that develop over the last few scans here. On the back end of that bow, which would be right over. Jacob, can you zoom in here on the east side of the loop?
Yes.
Right here, we can see some of that purples, some of those purples
Right
here.
there.
So this is where we would see that hail come down, especially on the east side of Athens, Barnett Shoals, College Station, anywhere around Lexington Road. If you live there, you're probably seeing some hail now. It's probably already passed about 2 minutes ago. Hail there as well, beginning to come down and show up on radar. Let's move towards Winterville. If you live in Winterville, you're probably going to be getting ready to see some hail over the next minute or so as the storm races off to the north and east. It looks like it's picked up speed here.
Northeast of 40.
Yeah, so northeast at 40. Earlier it was moving at 35. Yeah, so this is almost cleared all of Athens in the loop here, as well as it moves off to the east towards Winterville. You can see kind of a hell core beginning to form here. Go to velocity for me real quick.
Yes. Being kind of far away from the radar.
Getting kind of far away from radar. We're looking high up. Might look like on reflectivity it was trying to tighten back up again. Right over Winterville, moving into Oglethorpe County. See if you can use the GSP radar. See what you see there. I think you just have to move it to the right. Just move over to the right. There you go. Just zoom back in. Move back to the right a little bit. Okay. So it's yeah. So it's still a little broad. But again, here in between radars, we're looking really high up into these thunderstorms. So trying to get a picture of it can be harder than when the initial tornado warning did come out for Conyers and Rockdale County. Go back to reflectivity for me and just play it for me. Yeah, that's fine. That severe thunderstorm warning here is until 1 a.m. Waiting to see if they do extend it further downstream. So they do have a. So they just expired that severe thunderstorm warning for Clark, Jackson, Morgan, Oconee, Oglethorpe. They just allowed that to expire. Either way, or tornado watch will remain until 3 a.m. for most of north, central, and western Georgia. If you drive down I-75 from Dalton to Atlanta, that is in that tornado watch. And again, the difference between tornado watch and tornado warning. A tornado watch is that the ingredients are there for the potential for a tornadic storm. Tornado warning is you got the ingredients together and you put it in the oven, and that storm is now becoming reality. And that warning is for you to go ahead and seek shelter. We'll be back with any warnings that affect any of the North Georgia and Athens area. But until then, stay safe, and we'll keep you posted.